2025 Toyota RAV4 XLE HEV. Sounds like a rabbit, doesn't it? Well, we're going to be changing that out. And we have to pop the hood, take off the upper splash or guard, whatever you want to call it, and put in some Hellas. I got some train horns. You think this will be loud enough for the car? We could test them out, put them on, but I don't need something this loud. Air horns don't last forever. They can blow a fuse and they could die down. So what we're going to do is take our time, and there's many videos already out there, and we're going to join the club, but the unconventional way, with the fish. Oh, I'm going to be tooting. Toot toot toot. Here we go. Horns really work. These are Hellas, and what you get in the box are just that. You get nicely packaged a diagram how to hook it up in a different language, and your horns separated. Now, you're not going to scrape the paint off or anything like that, and you got the Toyota module plugins. Horns face down, or horns face like so. They never face forward, because if you do, you're going to be spitting water. Now, if you look closely on this horn, you notice 3 holes. They are drain holes. Now you got here is a contact point, another contact point, and a silicone point. And you could loosen this bolt nut up and adjust it accordingly. They're plastic horns. That's about it. Oh, you're wondering what these are? Kind of tired of plates rattling. So they're going to go in here. They're self-adhesive. And they got a little nut and a bell house nut, and they'll lock into place. Some of them are shorter than others. You can see right there. And that's what I'm going to be using to lock this in. No more rattling, and get rid of this outside plate and put a better one on. On my Corolla, it's always in the center over here. Just give a little feel, and you'll feel the knob to open up right here, downward. Open, and there you go, right there. It's not up, it's down. And they put the rod on here. People change out those parts. I'm not doing that. I'm doing cosmetic work. And this is probably the only install, 2 of them. I'm going to be changing these out right here and putting some daylight running lights in there. I'm going to be putting an emblem on, and I'm going to be changing the horn, nothing else. I got some plastic clips to remove. I got some 10mm bolts to remove, and people remove that door thing. Maybe I could slide it off. Maybe I don't have to take it off. We'll see what we can do. Oh, it's not going to be a 1-minute video. I apologize. It's going to be the fishes video. And these are my memories of what I do and what I like and what I shared years ago. Well, I'm going to use my, you got it, nails. Let me go get myself a screwdriver. All right, I got a 6-way, 9-way. I got thin tweezers. And as long as I get underneath there, and it just comes up like that, and then just pull it out. Put this away. Know where it came out of. Work on the next one. Nobody rushes you. You got all day to do this. They're all over the place, these plastic clips. They're not cheap when they break. Hands always in the way, right? Sometimes you have to do it over a couple times. Your favorite tool, an extension, a 10mm, lefty loosey, righty tighty. higher than the car. Loosen up and do the next looseness. And then I'll take this one. This was really loose. Then I'll take this one entirely off. I could use a ratchet that's electronic, battery operated. Put them to the side. An hour later, the horn's done. A 10-minute job. This won't come off. Now let's play around. See if I miss anything. Because of this. I need to get these 3 bolts off and put this to the side so I can lift it away. And the problem is this is too long for the one down here. So let's take off one at a time. As I loosen them up, don't want to drop anything. And this one here, as I loosen, I do have to take off. Let it rest, and now I'm able to pull out. Give it a little lift up here, and it comes out. Over here, this little sucker is what makes that noise, and I love it. To the side over here is one horn. And over here is the other horn, and they face forward. So here we are, taking a bolt off. If you could see, it's a 12mm right here. Maybe Insta360 will send me a Go Ultra. And that is loose as a goose. Slowly I turn to take off. Take the tools out of your hand, fish. And be comfortable getting that bolt off. Put the bolt somewhere safe. And pull this off real careful. Sun's in my eyes. Just a little tab over here. Push. See it pushing right here? Right there? Push. Give a little wiggle. Wiggle it. Little wiggle. Off it came. All right, so here are the horns. You notice they got a ground point, which nothing was on it. And you could take this off and put that on to keep uniform if you wanted to. It's only about, what, 1.5 millimeters? And you can see the difference in the sizes. If you look at the horn itself and you want to read the information on it, it doesn't say anything about voltage whatsoever. It just gives you numbers and the color coordination. But it is made in Japan. It is the Maruko horn 037001 if you ever want to replace your horn with the replica. The horn goes back where it goes in. You could put it any way you want. You could put it in the forward, this side, and all you gotta do is put the cable, which I'll show you over here. See the cable right there? I could plug it in here, and you could listen to the 2 horns. I may sound like that person who just hunked. In reverse order, plug. Oh man, that was so simple. Place back on. Put the bolt in. Feel for it. And start to screw it on. Now where my index finger is, there's a little lip that keeps the horn 90 degree. And we'll show you that in a few seconds once I get this tightened down. See how it's sitting on there and it's falling now? Right there is going to sit That locks it into place right there. Lefties are loosey, righties are tighty. See if I can get this on here. Let it drop. Start to tighten down. Problem for me is that the wrench doesn't fit correctly on that particular side, so I have to go the opposite side now. You can see what I'm doing, and I'm done. And I'll do the other one. Maybe I'll time lapse it. Don't have to over tighten it because at the factory they didn't over tighten it. It was loose as can be. Always be careful if you're not wearing gloves, so this way you don't hurt yourself. That's it. I'm on. Put the other one in there, over there. They're a little closer than before. Now I'm feeling for the next one, and I noticed this over here and this over here. I bet you that is where they take it off. And they lefty loosey, righty tighty fish. I bet you that's where they put that bad boy in and let it sit there. I know there are two. One, two. Two of these. And I'm using both so it could be stability, strong. Well, I am facing it this way. So this way, this could face down. And this way. So the other horn is up higher. This is a little lower. And I'm going to lock it in. So let me start to place it in. It has some play. Well, I am going to hunk. Nice long hunk for you. But I have to shut off my microphone. Different to the sound if I'm happy or sad. That is loud. One more time. So this way you have two different cameras that you're listening to. And one with the microphone. Hold your ears. Woo. All right, I can't do anything more than that. I'll wake up the neighborhood. Wow. Before I close up, I have one more mod to do, which is a little different. I want to put the emblem on, and that'll be another video when I do the lights. And I'll probably either do that now or later. Oh man, now and later candy, baby. So remember how this cover comes off? It's got a lip. Nobody showed that lip. So you have to make sure it, you know, goes like a wave, locks into place. So lift up a little bit and try your best to get it on there. That was too easy. Way too easy. So everything is trying to snap into place, and I have to take it off again, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to put the bonnets on. Maybe I'll put the two ends, but I will put them all back together so I don't lose anything. I just dropped it. What I didn't want to do, one of the awesome tools. Now I found the bolt and I want to demonstrate where it's at. See the head right there? Let's see if I could get my hands all the way down there. Here it is. Woo, baby! Put that last bad boy in. All right, need to tighten these bad boys up. No tweaking. Tight enough so this way the next time I come back, I'll get the other one going. Finish off with the two bolts that go into the right spot with the long wrench and not the short to the norm. So I'm all done, just like that. I got myself my horns in, my mod number 4. Cosmetic mod number 4, that is. Closing the hood. I got a mod a day when I put my video out there, and hope this video may have helped somebody on what to do. I just don't love this particular set for the reasons of they're so super hard to get in and take out. It's a Husky, and I got everything I needed to do. And the Boroscope end scope really is a lifesaver. They make many different sizes, and I was able to look down. Took me a little bit. I found the bolt, and off I go. So I don't have all the professional tools, but I got just enough to do the job if asked. And I'm going to put these horns away because they're going to go back in 3 years and, yeah, take all my mods out and save them. Never know what you can use them for. Maybe for your e-scooters today. That's what they're great for. An e-scooter. An e-scooter. Hella, almost a quick fit, but it did go in, and they are super loud, good for your needs. Enjoy your 2025 Toyota RAV4 XLE HEV horn upgrade.